Hello there, what's up? Welcome to my channel. In this channel, I talk about my opinion on certain issues going on in the world. So if you are a fan of someone that likes debating, that likes talking about things going on in the world, I'll encourage you to please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and smash the like button here. Like I said, I share my opinion. It's just my opinion. This opinion may likely change. It depends on you convincing me in the comment section telling me that my opinion is wrong, and if we have an healthy debate, you can actually bring a new side of the debate where I can see. So my opinion is subject to change. It's not rubber stamped. If you get what I mean. So it's just my opinion right now. It can change or it can stay the same way. Now, in today's topic, I'll be talking about the war going on in Ukraine. My opinion, how I feel about it. To be honest, I'm gutted. War is not good because innocent souls get destroyed, innocent lives get lost, a whole lot of refugee, it brings a whole lot of crises. People go hungry, people lose their lives. So we're praying for those in Ukraine, and not just in Ukraine. We're actually praying for everybody around the world that is at war right now. People in Ethiopia, in Mali, in the Congo, Venezuela, different parts of the world, in Cameroon, right now, actually warring. We pray for every soul out there. Stay safe. The way I see it, the war in Ukraine did not just start 5 days ago. I know, yeah, 5 days ago, that's when the invasion started by the Russians. However, the war actually started in 2014 when the West sponsored a revolution in 2014 and a coup was plotted. The then president was ousted and he ran to Russia. Currently, he still lives in Russia, the president. He had to run to Russia. Viktor Yanukovych, you can actually Google his name, what happened in 2014. You can Google this up. Yeah, it's not that I'm making up this story. Just have a quick Google search. Sponsor of the coup in Ukraine or sponsor of the revolution. You'll see that America spent about $5 billion. And this was during the Obama regime. Yeah. So Joe Biden was the vice president then. You know what I mean? So that's when the West actually went in there. And they would have succeeded back there fully, but the plan was not done the proper way. Like Russia stood up as a superpower, they stood up and they knew that if they had sat back, EU would have gone in there and then NATO would go in there. And then that's you having missiles close to Russia. And now, for security reasons, Russia would not want that. They don't want NATO missiles close to their border, right? So Russia stood up, annexed Crimea. They were sanctioned back in 2014. So sanction is not new to Russia anyway, because they annexed Crimea. And the reason why they took Crimea at that time was because they had a very big naval base in Crimea, the Black Sea. It gives Russia the access to the Black Sea, right? So they occupied that area. And ever since 2014, there have been no peace in Ukraine. You have the regions of Donbass, Luhansk, always at war. You have separatists there. If you remember vividly, back in 2014, 2015, thereabout, the Malaysian airline that was brought down from the sky, that everybody died, it was in that region that they shot that airline. So there have always been crises there. So the invasion right now, it didn't just start now. In my opinion, if the West didn't go there in 2014 to try to do a regime change like they always do, they did that in Libya, did that in Iraq. They always try to change regime. They're doing that in Syria as well. Do you get it? If the West did not actually move in 2014 to change that regime and bring Ukraine and try to align Ukraine closer to the West, the crisis we're actually facing right now wouldn't have been. That's the way I see it. So this crisis we're seeing right now was orchestrated by the West back in 2014. It's just that right now, what Russia is actually doing right now is not being done by the West. That's why the whole media is actually shouting, the whole sport, everything, because everything is being owned in the West. Sport, FIFA, everything is the West. Yes, SWIFT, everything is in the West. So they can use these sanctions to bully people that are not there, that are not aligned with their goals. And if they do the same thing, people cannot actually use instruments to punish them. What Russia is doing right now is the exact same thing the West did to Libya. They took out Gaddafi, right, from Libya in his own country just because he was not going in line with what the West wanted, right? They're just labeling him, oh, this guy is a bad guy, and we don't want him. We want democracy in Libya, and then they will go in, and then they'll finish the job. Libya used to be good during Gaddafi's reign, yeah? Now it's in ruin. A whole lot of suffering in Libya right now. The West did that. Not just Libya. Same thing with Iraq. They took out Saddam Hussein, just the same way Russia is actually trying to get into Ukraine. So all I'm saying is, these are kettle and pot calling themselves black, right? It's just that it's not in favor with the side we are more aligned to right now. That is why we're actually facing this. So this is my opinion, the way I see it. If it had not started in 2014, then there will be peace in Ukraine. Dig deep what happened in 2014. 2014, 2015, they even tried as much as possible to kill the Russian language in Ukraine. Whereas these people are like Russians living in Ukraine. Not like Russians living in Ukraine. They are Ukrainians speaking the Russian language in Ukraine, because that is their root. I know it's a country of its own right now. They're independent, right? However, they broke out from the then Soviet Union, the USSR. So obviously you still have family members. Some of them are Russians and some of them are Ukrainians, but they all speak Russian. So it's a very tricky one. Like I said at the start, I'm gutted. I'm not happy for the war. I want peace. That's what we all crave for. We are all crying for peace. However, the crisis there did not just start now. So this is my humble opinion. If you think my opinion is not right, yeah, and you have a better understanding, please leave a comment below and let's just hear your opinion. Let's have a discussion. Let's read your opinion. Let's have a discussion, and let's see if you can actually convince us or convince me to change my opinion. Let's have a healthy conversation. It's not a spot for us to actually cuss or for us to abuse ourselves. It's just a friendly conversation. And please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. Smash the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm to send this video faster. And if you're watching me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching me from, please, please, please follow the channel. Have a good one. Bye now.